One hand in AIT.
Chairman of the AIT Board of Trustees, Professor Francis Alote. Guest of honor, Professor Frimpong Boateng, former Chief Executive Officer of the Kolabo Teaching Hospital. Professor William Otto Oles, the Vice Chancellor of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, ably represented here by Professor S.I.K. Ampedu, the Provost of the College of Engineering of KNUST, Professor Anwar Ali, Vice Chancellor of the Open University of Malaysia, members of the AIT Board of Trustees. I do recognize the presence of Professor Osu Benoit, a member of the board with us here today, member of the AIT Advancing Council, members of Senate, traditional rulers present, the faculty, students, the graduating class, the distinguished guests, media, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. It's an honor for me as president of AIT and your host to take this opportunity to add my voice to that of the chairman, to extend my traditional hands of welcome to all of you for finding time today to come and join us. We are praying for no rain today. Since we didn't have rain, but we have a lot of hot sunshine. I can see people waving here and there, but I think it's better than the rain. I particularly want to thank the guest of honor, Professor Frimpong Boateng, for honoring our invitation at a short notice. On behalf of the chairman, I'm extending to you a special welcome to AIT, given the significant role that you play in championing science, innovation and technology and advancement in the health sector and industry at large, and not forgetting your leadership role in promoting scientific and technological education in this country. I am sure you will agree with us that you are the right person to be the guest speaker for today's occasion. Professor, you're welcome. I want to extend a special welcome to Professor William Otto Oles through Professor S.I.K. Ajepong for the great role that he played to facilitate the affiliation between our two institutions. The graduating class on our bachelor's degree today will not be possible without his able leadership to bring about this partnership between the two institutions. Professor Ampedu, please extend our thanks to Professor Otto Oles, the Vice Chancellor of KNUST. The chairman of AIT Board of Trustees has already outlined the vision of this university. And this is the driving force behind everything that we do here. It's now my responsibility to give account of my stewardship to the board and to this congregation in order to justify my position as president of this institution. Mr. Chairman, a common saying goes, the rise and fall of a nation starts from the homes of its people. We at AIT also believe that the rise and fall of a university starts from what goes on in its lecture halls, its laboratories, and its research institutions. We do thrive at AIT to provide our students first-class educational and research experience. And I'm happy to confirm to you that, to you and to this congregation, that we have assiduously met the general requirement of our vision, which you outlined earlier. And I shall briefly elaborate on aspects of some of our achievements in this direction. AIT's academic performance and achievement. AIT currently offers accredited campus-based programs in affiliation with KNUST and Open University programs in affiliation with the Open University of Malaysia. On the campus-based programs, we run programs in information technology, in engineering, in business administration, and many others. At the Open University, we run programs at the master's level. As you can see, we are graduating a large number of masters today. And more importantly, we also run programs in PhD, in IT, engineering, business administration, and education. Mr. Chairman, on the postgraduate program, we run master's programs in project management, multimedia engineering, and many other areas that we offer programs in. On the postgraduate program, we are offering at the Professor Francis Alete Graduate School. As I said, apart from the master's degree, we currently enroll at AIT over 250 PhD students, of which 90 are PhD candidates. To become a PhD candidate at AIT, you have to go to a rigorous first year. You have to go through a whole process and write 3 chapters of your thesis. So the PhD candidates we are graduating today have already finished what I'll call a quarter of their research work in terms of thesis. Mr. Chairman, I can now confirm that AIT has made great strides over the past years or two, improving on its academic program offering, as well as improving its enrollment in these programs. There is no doubt that AIT has gone beyond the proof of concept stage in the delivery of Open University program. In fact, as you have shown, AIT is now leading the way of pioneering Open University concept in Ghana in order to broaden access to tertiary education. I would now like to comment on research at AIT. Since university is not all about teaching, but university actually make great achievements on its research work. Mr. Chairman, please allow me to say a word or two of achievement on the research front. As a teaching and research university, I'm pleased to inform this congregation that AIT is making great strides in the area of PhD-based research work. As I said, we are currently enrolling PhDs in a number of areas. Now, currently, I'm confident that AIT soon will correct what I'll call the abysmal record of PhD research in this country. Mr. Chairman, currently, the PhD production rate of Germany, for example, is 25,000 PhDs per annum from 140 universities. This gives an annual rate per institution of 178 PhDs per institution in Germany. In the case of South Africa, just in our whole continent here, they are producing 1,500 PhDs from 15 universities. That gives us a rate of 115 PhDs per university per annum in South Africa. Currently, South Africa is recording 26 PhDs per million population, what we call the PhD per capita. And I'm afraid to say that Ghana's PhD rate, in other words, Ghana's PhDs per capita is just 2 PhDs per million population, compared to South Africa, which is 26 in our own continent. We need to change these statistics, and I'm confident that AIT is leading the way to change these statistics. I think we deserve a clap for that. 15 out of our first batch of PhD candidates have now successfully completed and submitted their PhD thesis for examinations towards the award of the Doctor of Philosophy degree in their respective field. Of this group of 15, we have 2 from the University of Cape Coast, 3 from Wisconsin International University College, 2 from Pentecost University College, 1 from University of Ghana, 1 from the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, 1 from AIT, 1 from the University of Professional Studies, a chief director from one of the ministries in the country, 1 from Hope Polytechnic, 1 from Takoradi Polytechnic. I must say, currently, of the 250 PhDs we have at AIT, I can say with confidence that we have PhD students from almost every university studying at this small university for their PhD. Will individually be subjected to an external examination process, with each thesis to be examined by 2 external examiners from top world-class universities. God willing, inshallah, we are hopeful that we will complete the process in time to graduate a number of them at our next graduation congregation in July this year. We are very confident. Mr. Chairman, of the graduating class of the 5th congregation here present, we have 34 PhD candidates to graduate, 75 master's degree to graduate, 34 bachelor's degree, 124 DTech, that's a Diploma of Technology, and then 190 certificate of technology. Of the 34 graduating class on a bachelor degree program, 5 obtained first class. When you say first class at AIT, we mean first class. Every AIT student will tell you, when you get a score below 59, you fail. To get a first class at AIT, you must be in the 90s. We have 5 students who have got a first class degree from here. 7 obtained second class upper, 19 obtained second class lower, and 3 obtained third class. I checked with the registry, we don't have any pass. And the third class for us is something in the region of 60 and above. So certainly, this is quite a clear performance. Mr. Chairman, on staff expansion, we have recruited additional staff, teaching staff. I was deliberating with the new staff we employed yesterday. We actually advertised online for new staff at this university. We got over 800 applicants. We sent a video for them to videotape their webcam, their interview themselves as a first stage. 104 did the interview. We shortlisted 18. We interviewed and we employed 7. And all the 7 we employ are very young. Top universities recruit at 2 levels. At the very, very top levels, top professors who want to switch universities, and recruit at a young level so that he can actually be prepared to take up professorial positions in the future. So we also moved to that. We are now recruiting at the top level. You could see on our system, in our panel, is full of top renowned professors on our Senate. And now we have not decided to recruit at a much younger level, people who just finished their degree, their master's with research, or their PhD with research, entry academia for the first time. We think that is the best way to build a strong faculty of the future. We do take 1 or 2 in the middle, but we are moving away from that. On infrastructure development, Mr. Chairman, we have done some work, and I cannot confirm that we have commenced classes at our Knowledge City campus at Wager, and we hope to start work. And we hope to start work our Knowledge City campus. No, we started classroom at our Seaview campus this semester, and we hope to start work on our Knowledge City campus at New Aprako in Accra by next semester. On institutional image building, we have been doing a lot of work in that area. We have gone to 3 regions in this country, met the press, and we continue to promote the image of this university. Mr. Chairman, I cannot end my report without acknowledging the key role played by our faculty and staff. We have a dedicated faculty and staff who strongly believe in the AIT vision and are working hard to enable us move forward. I say thank you to all of them. My colleague professors and deans, Professor Yeboah Mankwa, Professor Ureku, Professor Apia, Dr. Hagen, Dr. Grentin, Dr. Ganu, and all colleague professors and deans, I really want to say thank you. You're all great achievers. You decided to join AIT to move us to the higher level. I will say thank you again. To them, I say thank you, and I hope you continue to get us to move to the next stage. On the graduating class, on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire AIT student body, I salute and congratulate you on your achievement. We thank you and your parents and guardians for the confidence in AIT, and we hope we have not disappointed you. I'm sure that your short journey through AIT has not been an easy one. As I always say, it was not meant to be easy. If you model a university on the top universities in the world, you just cannot take things easy. So certainly, you are required to do a lot of assignments. You are required to submit assignment and do exams based on a grading system that match the top in the world. And you've all gone through, as I said, getting a grade of 59 below at AIT, you have to repeat the course. So all the people graduating today don't have a C minus. A C minus is anything below what? 59. There's no C minus in their what? In their transcript. So I really congratulate you. Mr. Chairman, I want to take this opportunity to say a few words on a topical issue which is currently attracting national debate. And this is in relation to the so-called graduate unemployment rate. Some argued and claimed that this phenomenon may be due to too many universities in this country. Let's just look at the facts. According to the National Accreditation Board, we now have in Ghana 15 public universities and 43 private universities and 10 polytechnics, giving 68 degree awarding tertiary institutions in this country. Ghana, with a population of 25 million, this translates into a number of universities per capita, that is per million population, of 2.72. 2.72 universities per million population, which is below the world average of 18.6 universities per population per country. So Ghana certainly, given its population, don't have enough universities to meet the demand of the increasing population. As an institute of technology, modeled on the leading technological university of the world, we at AIT do recognize the need to produce graduates that meets the demands of today's and the future job market. Our students, including those we are graduating today, irrespective of their field of study, are provided with the requisite modern technological and other employability skills that prepare them for the workplace and the job market of the future. We are confident that we are producing graduates that can compete and do well in the local and international market. Those we graduated so far are all either gainful employment or pursuing further studies. So Professor Yogo Amankwa, all our students already have a job, those who have graduated, and we are very confident that, I think, is there anybody among you here who haven't got a job? Can I see your hand if you haven't got a job? 1, 2, that's all, 3. Out of the whole lot, those who haven't got a job, you come and see me. I want to see what is going on. We are confident that the graduate we are producing today can be done. We're trying to do this semester is actually prepare our graduates for employment. We are starting this semester, a course called Career Development and Employability Studies, which will be taken by all level 200 students. A study has shown that it's not just the academic area that the student qualified that make them employable. There are a lot of other skills that they had to gain. And these skills have been incorporated in a lot of universities. And we at AIT are looking at that and making sure that our students, apart from the academic field that they study in, they have to have other skills in order to make them employable. We at AIT are going beyond just producing job seekers to train students who can be potential job creators. Mr. Chairman, according to the British newspaper The Guardian, the alumni of the Massachusetts of Technology, MIT, which AIT is modeled on, the alumni, the past students of that university, have set up 25,800 companies worldwide, employing more than 3 million people, including about half the quarter of the workforce at the Silicon Valley in California. These firms between them generate a global revenue of 1.9 trillion a year. I don't think the total income of African countries is that. It's just one university's past students set up these companies, and combined, they are producing $1.9 trillion a year. In fact, it is said that if MIT were a country, it would have been the 11th highest GDP in the world, just one university. We at AIT are taking inspiration from MIT, and we will continue to work and honor our highest obligation to our students, and that is to give them quality education and training that prepare them for working and creating jobs opportunities in the 21st century. With pride and excitement, I want to take this opportunity to welcome all our new graduates to the future, your future. Life as someone's committed is a wonderful journey, a course that you set and determined by your choices that you make each day. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." So as you step out to meet the world with your mind prepared and your skill tuned, I urge you to set your direction with a positive attitude and strong spirit. Your short journey through AIT has given you a world-class education, and no doubt equip you to take on the world. You will know more You will no more be confronted with academic deadlines for assignments and thesis submission. No more running in and out of lecture rooms. The future is now yours, and your life is now your destiny. Always remember, at the juncture of your life, at any juncture of your life, you will be judged by what you have done with what you've got to start with. You'll be judged by what you've done in terms of what you start with. We have simply built a strong foundation for your future. You must independently build on this. As you journey into the future, I want you to pay heed to the words of John Ruskin. He wrote, "What we think, or what we know, or what we believe, is in the end of little consequence. The only consequence is what we do." What you think, what you know, what you believe is of little consequences. What is matters is what you do. In the words of Ralph Emerson, make the most of yourself, for that is all you have. For those who are planning to go on to do the postgraduate work, master's or PhD, well, you don't need to search far. You're welcome to enroll at AIT, and I'm sure you see our record. We are one of the leading, I would say, postgraduate universities now in this country. As I always say on occasions like this, I want to leave you with these words. Always remember that it is not the past, but rather is the future which is at stake. And this future starts from this very moment. The future, that future, I promise you, will offer you opportunities that will present you with a number of possibilities to choose from to make a difference in your life, in those of your families, the society, the country, and of course, the world at large. That is the AIT challenge you must honor. Whatever you do, remember to act on the words of Henry Longfellow. He wrote, "We judge ourselves by what we feel capable of doing. Other judges by what we have done." Again, it's what you have done. Do something great with your life. Why? Because you are a product of AIT. Remember, in life, there are no boundaries to achieving great things except those that you set for yourself. Put another way around. If you place a limit on what you can do, you have placed a limit on what you can become. Never forget that. God bless you all, and I thank you.
Guest of honor, Professor Frimpong Boateng, former CEO of Kolebu Hospital. Members of the AIT Board of Trustees and members of the AIT Senate. President of AIT, graduating students, invited guests, proud parents, I bring you greetings from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, from the Vice Chancellor, from the Council, from the Academic Board, from colleague provosts, from staff, and from students. We at KNUST believe and know that the development of this nation depends on the level of our technology. Historically, we know that economic development depends on technological innovation. Technological innovation depends on engineering capability and therefore on the development in the area of technology and engineering. Therefore, if we as a nation want to develop like the others have done, we have to take our technology very, very seriously. Therefore, for those of us who have been entrusted with the task of educating and training in the area of technology, we take our job very seriously and with religious fervor. We know that the major institutions in the country cannot cope in terms of the demand for technological education. Therefore, we at KNUST are very happy whenever we are called upon to affiliate with institutions that are also working in the area of technological development. And we are glad and happy to share our experience and our knowledge in the area of technology with any institution that is working in that area. Therefore, what is happening here today is of great significance to us at KNUST, because together we are developing the technological leadership that should and lead this nation to its economic development and ultimate freedom. On that note, I want to welcome and say we are very happy to be associated with this great function. Thank you.
Graduated from the University of Ghana Medical School in 1975 with MB CHB degrees. He was the best candidate in the final examination in 1975 and the winner of the Esmond Prize in Surgery. After housemanship at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, he served as a medical officer at Komfo-Anokye Teaching Hospital, where he was also a demonstrator in gross anatomy at the School of Medical Sciences from 1977 to 1978. He started his postgraduate studies at the Hannover Medical School, Germany in 1978 and qualified as general cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon. He subsequently worked as a consultant cardiothoracic surgeon and was one of the pioneers of the heart transplantation program in Hanover, where he also taught both undergraduate and postgraduate thorax, cardiothoracic, and vascular surgery. Professor Frimpong Boateng returned home in 1989 to establish the National Cardiothoracic Center and the Ghana Heart Foundation. He joined the University of Ghana Medical School in the year 2000 and was promoted Associate Professor of Surgery the same year and a full professor in 2002. He is an examiner in surgery at the University of Ghana Medical School, Faculty of Medicine, Addis Ababa University, Ethiopia, School of Medical Sciences, KNUST, Kumasi, and the West African Postgraduate Medical College. Professor Frimpong Boateng is past CEO of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. He is also the past president of the Ghana Red Cross Society and immediate past chairman of the Public Utility Regulatory Commission, PURC. He established the National Cardiothoracic Center at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital and was its founding director. Currently, he is the president of the Ghana Heart Foundation. Professor Frimpong Boateng was also the head of surgery at the University of Ghana Medical School. He is a patron of SMIDO, that is the Swami Magazine Industrial Development, no, let me say it properly, Swami Magazine Industrial Development Organization, and also the patron of the Ghana Old Footballers Association. Professor Frimpong Boateng is a member of various professional associations. These include the West African College of Surgeons, Ghana Medical Association, German Society of Surgery, International Society for Heart Transplantation, European Association of Cardiothoracic Surgeons, European Chapter of the International Society for Cardiovascular Surgery, and International Society for Surgery. He was elected Fellow of the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences in December 2002. Professor Frimpong Boateng has served on several boards and committees, among which are the Academic Board, University of Ghana, Board of the University of Ghana Medical School, Asanteman Committee on Health, National Road Safety Commission, and the Council of the African Heart Network. Professor Frimpong Boateng is a member of the Board of Regents, Central University College, Ghana. He was also a member of Ghana's delegation to international meetings, including the third meeting of the Assembly of Health Ministers of the West African Health Organization in July 25, 2002 in Accra, and also the Executive Board meeting of the World Health Organization in February 2002 in Geneva in Switzerland. Professor of Humanity. In 1985, he was recognized as the first Black person to perform a heart transplant. He also led the team to perform the first heart and lung transplantation in Hanover, Germany in 1988. And in 1999, he was the Ghana Chartered Institute of Marketing's Marketing Man of the Year, and also a recipient of the Millennium Excellence Award. In 2005, the Millennium Excellence Foundation conferred on him the Personality of the Decade. He is the Secretary of the Center for Technology-Driven Economic Development. He has several scientific publications and conference abstracts to his credit. A presidential candidate of the ruling New Patriotic Party in Ghana. Professor Frimpong Boateng is married and he has 5 children. Thank you, Professor Frimpong Boateng.
You are tired. Chairperson for this graduation ceremony, Chairman of the Board of Trustees of AIT, Professor Alote, members of Board of AIT, members of the Advisory Council, President, Professor Diduno, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and a privilege for me to be part of this important ceremony. I must confess I have a very bad upper respiratory tract infection, and I've been enjoying the hugs and the other one, the ginger, Akumka ginger, you provided. But I hope the Lord will see me through this program. Be part of a program in a science institution, especially an institution that deals with information technology, science, and technology. Because this is the way we should go. And as the president was saying, and as confirmed by Professor Ampedu, the institutions are doing the best that they can. He mentioned Germany producing 25,000 PhDs a year. And South Africa doing something similar. And now